Hello and welcome to this week's edition of CTN Community Update. If you commute in the Riverdale area, you know there are a few intersections that are congested and at times downright dangerous. One of those areas is on Northdale Boulevard, near the entrances to both Costco and Menards. CTN's Jordan Rylance has more on a traffic study recently conducted and several options that could make things better.
We get complaints at City Hall for people that want to take a left, go northbound on Northdale Boulevard.
This area of Riverdale Boulevard between Costco and Menards sees 12,000 cars daily and reported 24 accidents in recent years. Those numbers have officials looking at ways to make this area safer for motorists.
The options include putting a stop sign, an all-way stop at the intersection of Menards, the Menards driveway and Northdale Boulevard, and Costco. The other option is to put a traffic signal at the Menards driveway and then do a channelized right in, right out at Costco. And then the third option, that's so far in draft format, is put a traffic signal at both intersections.
In the fall of 2016, a traffic study was conducted to provide recommendations for the area. Hansen believes the volume of vehicles and the congestion of the intersection will help to move the project along quickly.
Hopefully within the next couple of years we could be implementing some of these improvements, or sooner than that.
For CTN Community Update, I'm Jordan Rylance.
More work needs to be performed on the study before a decision is made, including a review by the Anoka County Highway Department. Law enforcement officers across Minnesota are targeting distracted drivers. The statewide campaign kicked off this week and continues through April 23rd. Authorities say texting and driving has become a big problem. In fact, the number of citations for texting and driving has more than tripled in the last 5 years. A reminder, it is illegal for drivers to read, compose, or send texts and emails or access the web while the vehicle is in motion or a part of traffic. That includes when you're waiting at a stoplight or stuck in a traffic jam. Due to the continued demand for gun permits, the Anoka County Sheriff's Office is adding a new position. This week, the Anoka County Board approved the addition of a full-time gun permit assistant. Since the 2003 permit to carry law was enacted, the Sheriff's Office has used a combination of regular and temporary staff to handle requests. But that will soon change with the new position. Last year, Anoka County issued more than 4,800 gun permits, the second highest number of all counties in the state. The Anoka County Board also approved 2 hire-ahead 911 dispatch positions. In the past 2 years, the center has not had enough staff due to turnover, which requires other staff members to work overtime. Training for a new dispatcher takes about a year to complete. The added positions will allow Anoka County 911 to have a full training class of 7 people and eventually reduce overtime costs. The city is looking for your feedback as it updates the comprehensive plan, something required by the state law every 10 years. The comp plan guides policies on everything from land use and transportation to housing and parks and open space. Residents are being asked to take a short survey, which can be found on the city's website, coonrapidsmn.gov. We'll have more on the comp plan in just a few minutes on CTN Spotlight. Anoka County is also in the process of amending the comprehensive plan for Bunker Hills Regional Park. For several months now, the county has been getting feedback from the public about plan changes, including the addition of a deck and gathering space on the Bunker Hills Activities Center. Also, a trail extension is planned in the southwest portion of Bunker Hills, connecting the county park trails to the Coon Rapids Trail system. County officials say there's been no public opposition to any of the changes. Federal laws requiring all cities in Minnesota to develop a transition plan as part of the Americans with Disabilities Act. On Thursday night, the city held the first open house on the ADA plan. The city is in the process of collecting data on existing infrastructure to determine if Coon Rapids is in compliance with federal law for things like traffic signal buttons, pedestrian curb ramps, bus stops, sidewalks, and trails. Priorities for improvements will then be set.
It's up to the city to decide when we can become 100% compliant through public feedback, through feedback from our city council, and make that determination. And part of the plan will be to budget, and we also are able to update the plan every 3 to 5 years. That's part of the process as well.
The plan needs to be in place by 2019 in order for cities to receive federal funding for transportation projects. The City Council is expected to adopt the final plan later this year. A lesson on water conservation is paying off for some kindergarten students at a Coon Rapids elementary school.
Present her with a $50 check that your class can use, hopefully, to learn more about how important it is to save our water resources so we all have clean drinking water.
On Wednesday, the nonprofit group H2O for Life stopped by Hamilton Elementary to present Ms. Wiefel's kindergarten class with the first place award for elementary schools in its annual statewide poster contest. The poster needed to include the words, "Clean drinking water starts with me." In addition to that, students drew a picture of themselves on the poster.
We talked about our own responsibility with how clean drinking water is important, how we can help out by how one gets cleaned. We had a magic school bus about that, and how to keep kind of the environment a little bit clean. Talked a little bit about cleaning up trash with parental permission.
H2O for Life received more than 1,300 entries from over 70 schools in Minnesota. The contest, which culminates on World Water Day, is designed to raise awareness about water resources and conservation. If you're looking for ways to live a more sustainable life, you'll want to head to Blaine next weekend. The National Sports Center is playing host to the Green Expo on Saturday, April 22nd from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Admission is free. You can check out booths, displays, and activities from local sustainability-focused businesses. There's also an electric car ride and drive in the parking lot, along with educational sessions, prize giveaways, and more. For more details, log on to mngreenexpo.org. That's going to bring us to the end of today's show. Thanks for watching. We'll see you right back here again next week.